NFL remains tight-lipped on Stefon Diggs's pink powder incident, raising questions about substance policy enforcement. In a surprising twist that has left the football world buzzing, the NFL has chosen silence in the wake of a recently surfaced video showing New England Patriots star wide receiver Stefon Diggs covered in a mysterious pink powder aboard a boat. The footage, which quickly circulated on social media and sparked waves of speculation, has put the league's substance abuse policies back under the spotlight. Yet, despite the palpable public interest and media pressure, the NFL's official stance remains firmly muted. The story first broke when the video appeared online showing Diggs, known for his electrifying playmaking on the field, in a party atmosphere, his body dusted in an eye-catching pink powder. While the nature of the powder itself remains unclear, its mere presence triggered immediate public commentary, most notably from Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. Vrabel addressed the incident with a mixture of caution and support, suggesting the situation was being handled internally and emphasizing the importance of personal accountability. But beyond Vrabel's brief remarks, the league office has notably retreated into silence. Brian McCarthy, the NFL's chief spokesman, responded to inquiries with a terse email to Pro Football Talk, simply stating that the NFL will decline comment on the matter. The brevity of this response has done little to quell the swirling questions about what consequences, if any, Diggs might face. The substance abuse policy, a changed landscape. To understand the gravity of the NFL's silence, it's crucial to unpack the league's current substance abuse policy, a framework that has evolved significantly in recent years. While past policies often led swiftly to suspensions following positive drug tests, today's rules paint a more nuanced picture. According to the policy, a player can be placed into the league's substance abuse program not just due to failed tests, but also based on behavior, which, in the judgment of the medical director, exhibits physical, behavioral, or psychological signs or symptoms of misuse of substances of abuse. This clause gives the NFL's medical staff a broad mandate to act on observed conduct that might indicate substance misuse, even in the absence of a positive test. If a player is entered into the program, they begin at stage 1, which triggers enhanced drug testing and potential fines. However, a suspension, a severe penalty that could bench a player for multiple games, is no longer tied to initial violations. Under the current structure, suspensions are reserved only for repeat offenders, specifically after a player violates the requirement to cooperate with testing or treatment 4 times. Most notably, a single positive urine test by itself will never result in an immediate suspension anymore. The silent consequences of Stage 1 placement. This policy nuance is critical when considering the fallout from the Diggs video. Public knowledge of a player's entry into the substance abuse program typically emerges only if and when a suspension occurs. Because suspensions happen later in the disciplinary process, often after several violations, players can enter Stage 1 quietly with little fanfare or public disclosure. That means Diggs could theoretically be under closer scrutiny or testing right now, without the public, or even much of the media, knowing. The NFL's refusal to comment on the video or potential investigation leaves fans and analysts alike wondering whether the league has already initiated internal steps, or is choosing to handle the matter discreetly. Public and team reactions, walking a tightrope. The silence from the league contrasts sharply with the mixed responses seen elsewhere. Mike Vrabel's measured comments underscored the fine line team's walk in managing player conduct off the field. For a star like Diggs, one of the Patriots' premier offensive weapons, the stakes are high. Coaches and front offices must balance support for their players' personal lives with maintaining discipline and upholding league standards. Meanwhile, fans and commentators have exploded across social media with theories, criticisms, and defenses. Some argue the NFL should take a hard stance and be more transparent about any disciplinary measures, especially given the ongoing concerns about player health and substance misuse. Others caution against rushing to judgment based solely on ambiguous footage, pointing out that not all powders or party antics necessarily implicate substance violations. What's next for Diggs and the NFL? As the story continues to develop, the spotlight remains firmly on the NFL's next move. Will the league confirm an investigation? Will Stefon Diggs face any repercussions? Or will this episode quietly pass without penalty?